Officer, one of the most honest DUIs ever. Officer, one of the most honest DUIs ever, doing a career change and getting out of the Leo work to do something a bit safer. Spending the evening drinking with a few co-workers of mine and sharing war stories. They all love the story about the most honest traffic stop ever. I'm watching a street near a downtown district where DUIs are common. Spot a suspect who is clearly drunk. I pull him over. As I walk up to the car, I can smell marijuana, and as soon as I talk to him I can smell the alcohol on his breath. Also, he's smoking a blunt. I'm kinda surprised by his relaxed nature, so I ask him if he's been drinking. He picks up his beer can and says still am and quat. I'm thinking alright, typical drunk, who's honest. I ask him if he'd mind putting out the joint. He complies. I ask him for his license, reg, and insurance. He tells me he doesn't have a license and no insurance. Okie dokie. I ask him for an ID. He hands me his ID. But before I leave, he says, "Officer." I go, "Yes sir." He asks, "Can I be honest with ya?" I said, "Sure." He goes, "You might as well just arrest me right now and quat." I gotta admit, he does know where this evening is going, that's for sure. I ask him, "Why's that?" He goes, "I'm drunk, I'm high, I'm driving, I'm a convicted felon, I got coke and weed in my pocket and a gun in center console. I'm going to jail, I already know that," and quat. Bit nervous, I tell him to keep his hands on the steering wheel. Nervous he might go for the gun, which I hadn't known about. I radio for backup. He says, "Officer, I may be a drunk and a dumbass, but I ain't an idiot, so don't worry," and quat. I ask him to step out of the vehicle and come around to the back. I conduct a search. I find a small amount of coke, weed, plus a knife. He did apologize for not finding the knife. I handcuff, put him in the back of the car. Honestly, I'm kinda surprised with how incredibly easy this arrest is going. This guy is facing quite a few charges, and he knows it. My backup arrives, we search the car and find the gun. It's loaded too, with a round in the chamber. I tell my backup what happened, and my backup is like, "Really?" I decide I'm going to try and cut this guy a little break, and I ask him if he wants to call anyone to get the car. Normally this would be a 100% impound, but Jesus Christ, man. He says, "Nah, go on and take it," and quat. So I take him in. On the ride over I ask him, "Why were you so honest with me?" And he said, "I was getting arrested. You were going to find the shit anyway, so why waste our time? Let's just get this over with." Fair enough, I think. On the radio he overhears his vehicle got picked up and he starts laughing. And I go, "What's so funny?" He goes, "That's my old lady's car, and it's getting impounded." And I go, "Why's that so funny?" And he said, "I caught that bitch fucking my best friend. Now she's got to deal with her car being impounded. Serves her right," and quat. I got a little chuckle out of that one. He was still going to prison, but he got his lick in. And that is the most honest traffic stop I've ever done.